Koalas of the wild, a peaceful life in the trees. In the sun-dappled eucalyptus forests of eastern Australia, a remarkable marsupial has perfected the art of peaceful living. The koala, with its distinctive teddy bear appearance and serene demeanor, represents one of nature's most specialized and tranquil creatures. Far from the bustling activity that characterizes most wildlife, koalas have evolved a lifestyle so fundamentally calm that they sleep up to 22 hours per day, emerging only when necessary to feed, mate, or relocate to a better tree. This extraordinary adaptation to an arboreal existence offers fascinating insights into evolutionary specialization and the delicate balance between survival and serenity. The masters of minimalism. Koalas have achieved what many consider the ultimate in energy conservation. Their peaceful existence isn't born from laziness, but from evolutionary necessity. The eucalyptus leaves that form their exclusive diet are notoriously low in nutrition and high in indigestible fiber, requiring enormous amounts of energy to process. To cope with this nutritional challenge, koalas have developed one of the most efficient metabolic systems in the animal kingdom, operating at just half the rate expected for a mammal of their size. This remarkable adaptation allows koalas to spend most of their lives in a state of restful contemplation, nestled securely in the forks of eucalyptus branches. Their bodies are perfectly designed for this sedentary lifestyle, with dense, woolly fur that provides insulation against temperature fluctuations and a thick, padded bottom that serves as a natural cushion for extended sitting. Their strong, curved claws and opposable digits create an almost permanent grip on branches, allowing them to sleep safely without fear of falling. The koala's peaceful demeanor extends beyond mere physical rest. These marsupials rarely display aggressive behavior, preferring to resolve conflicts through subtle vocalizations and strategic positioning rather than physical confrontation. Male koalas may engage in territorial disputes during breeding season, but even these encounters are relatively subdued compared to the fierce battles observed in many other species. Eucalyptus specialists. The relationship between koalas and eucalyptus trees represents one of nature's most exclusive partnerships. Australia hosts over 600 species of eucalyptus, yet koalas consume leaves from only about 30 of these varieties, and individual koalas typically show strong preferences for just a few specific types. This selective feeding behavior isn't merely preference, but necessity, as different eucalyptus species contain varying levels of toxins that koalas must carefully navigate. The koala's digestive system is a marvel of evolutionary engineering, featuring an extraordinarily long intestine, up to 2 meters in length, and a specialized section called the cecum that houses bacteria essential for breaking down tough eucalyptus fibers. This bacterial ecosystem allows koalas to extract maximum nutrition from their challenging diet, while neutralizing many of the toxic compounds present in eucalyptus leaves. Young koalas must acquire these essential bacteria from their mothers through a unique process involving the consumption of a special type of feces called pap. This behavior, while seemingly unpleasant, is crucial for establishing the bacterial colonies that will enable the young koala to digest eucalyptus leaves throughout its life. This intimate mother-offspring connection exemplifies the peaceful, nurturing nature that characterizes koala society. The eucalyptus diet also influences koala behavior in subtle ways. The leaves contain compounds that have mild sedative effects, contributing to the koala's naturally calm disposition. Additionally, eucalyptus leaves provide most of the koala's water intake. The word koala is believed to derive from an Aboriginal word meaning no drink, reflecting their minimal need for additional water sources. Life in the canopy. The arboreal lifestyle of koalas represents a masterclass in energy-efficient living. High in the eucalyptus canopy, koalas have access to fresh leaves, protection from ground-based predators, and an ideal vantage point for surveying their territory. Each koala maintains a home range that may encompass several trees, with preferred sleeping spots carefully selected for comfort, safety, and proximity to quality food sources. Koala movement through the trees is deliberate and methodical rather than athletic. Unlike the acrobatic displays of primates or the rapid scampering of squirrels, koalas move with careful consideration, testing each branch before committing their weight. This cautious approach reflects both their substantial body weight. Adult males can reach 14 kilograms, and their energy conservation priorities. The social structure of koala populations is loosely organized around overlapping home ranges. While generally solitary, koalas maintain awareness of their neighbors through vocalizations and scent marking. Male koalas produce deep, resonant calls that can carry over long distances, serving to establish territory boundaries and attract potential mates without the need for physical confrontation. These calls, often described as a cross between a snore and a belch, are most commonly heard during the breeding season but may occur throughout the year as a form of long-distance communication. Female koalas with young demonstrate remarkable patience and nurturing behavior. Koala joeys remain in their mother's pouch for approximately 6 months before graduating to riding on her back for several more months. During this extended parenting period, mothers must carefully select trees that can support both their weight and provide adequate nutrition while ensuring their offspring's safety and education in proper koala behavior. Seasonal rhythms and adaptation. Despite their reputation for inactivity, koalas do respond to seasonal changes and environmental conditions. During cooler months, they may be more active during daylight hours, taking advantage of the sun's warmth. In the heat of summer, they seek out shaded positions and may adopt specific postures to maximize cooling, such as hugging tree trunks or extending their limbs to increase air circulation. The breeding season brings the most significant changes to koala behavior. Males become more vocal and may travel greater distances in search of receptive females. However, even during this more active period, koalas maintain their fundamentally peaceful approach to life. Courtship is generally gentle, with males using vocalizations and scent to attract females rather than aggressive displays of dominance. Climate variations can significantly impact koala populations, as drought conditions affect eucalyptus leaf quality and availability. During challenging environmental periods, koalas may be forced to descend to the ground more frequently in search of water or better food sources, making them temporarily vulnerable to predators and highlighting the importance of maintaining connected forest habitats. Conservation challenges and hope. The peaceful existence of koalas faces increasing challenges from human activities. Habitat fragmentation, urban development, and climate change threaten the connected forest ecosystems that koalas require. Vehicle strikes and dog attacks represent significant mortality factors for koalas forced to travel on the ground between isolated habitat patches. However, the koala's gentle nature and iconic status have inspired extensive conservation efforts across Australia. Wildlife corridors are being established to connect fragmented habitats, allowing koalas to move safely between forest patches. Rehabilitation centers care for injured and orphaned koalas, while research programs work to better understand koala ecology and health needs. Community involvement in koala conservation has grown dramatically, with citizen science programs allowing people to contribute to population monitoring and habitat protection efforts. The peaceful nature of koalas makes them particularly suitable for wildlife tourism when managed responsibly, providing economic incentives for habitat conservation. Lessons from the eucalyptus dwellers. The koala's lifestyle offers profound lessons about sustainable living and the value of specialization. Their ability to thrive on a diet that would be toxic to most other mammals demonstrates the power of evolutionary adaptation and the importance of preserving specialist species. The koala's peaceful approach to conflict resolution and energy conservation provides a model of efficiency that contrasts sharply with the resource-intensive lifestyles common in modern society. Perhaps most importantly, koalas remind us of the intrinsic value of quiet contemplation and the beauty of a life lived at a sustainable pace. In a world increasingly characterized by speed and consumption, the koala's patient existence in the treetops represents an alternative way of being that prioritizes quality over quantity and peace over productivity. Conclusion. The koalas of the wild embody a unique approach to survival that has served them well for millions of years. Their peaceful life in the trees represents not just an evolutionary strategy, but a philosophy of existence that emphasizes patience, specialization, and harmony with the environment. As we work to protect these remarkable marsupials and their eucalyptus forest homes, We preserve not just a species, but a way of life that offers valuable insights into sustainable living and the importance of taking time to simply be. In observing koalas, we glimpse what it means to live truly peacefully, not through the absence of challenges, but through the wisdom to meet those challenges with calm efficiency and gentle perseverance. Their story reminds us that in a world of constant motion, there is profound strength in stillness. And in their quiet presence in the treetops, koalas continue to teach us about the art of peaceful existence.